Hey everyone, Jay from Slam Academy here, Ableton certified trainer, looking at Live 10. This might be the very first time you're seeing it, and I wanted to just go through and give us kind of a quick overview of some of the changes that we have here. There's a bunch of new stuff that's new, a bunch that's slightly different. All in all, I'm really excited about it. I think it's a great update. Nothing is going to have you reinventing your workflow. There's a couple things that are different, but all in all, if you're comfortable on Live 9, making the switch to Live 10, it's really not going to be too problematic for your workflow. In fact, there's a lot of improvements that are going to make things a lot smoother for you. So let's look at a couple of those things real briefly here, real surface level. So one of the first things you might notice is this big color-coded section over here. We've got these big colored blocks here, and what we don't have here is our automation information, right? This is where in Live 9 and previous versions we would have seen our device and parameter that we wanted to automate. So the reason for that is that automation is slightly different now. If we go to an audio file, you'll notice the fades are kind of always on in the audio file. So before we had to do this kind of show fades, that's gone, and the fades are always there. We also have a little bit different way that we can move around files. No longer do we have to grab this top header part. We can grab anywhere in the top half to move the whole clip around. But back to the fades. All our fine automation is hidden underneath the A key now. If I press A, we get all our automation information. And moving around the clip is slightly different, right? This is kind of the Live 9 way. So this hiding all the automation behind the A key and kind of going into this automation mode, probably familiar to a Logic user, but it's actually nice once you get in the workflow of it to keep our session a lot cleaner. So that's one kind of big different thing. Another thing I want to show you that is my absolute favorite. So I'm a music theory nerd, so I work a lot in the piano roll editor. This is my favorite thing you can do. I've never seen a DAW be able to do this. There are none that I'm aware of that can do this, and it's really slick. So here I have just a couple notes on a piano sound. Let's just hear that. Right, a couple low notes on a piano, no big deal. Here I have a little drum beat. It's just one of our new built-in sounds that comes with it. So what if I wanted to have this piano note hit every time the kick hits, right? I got to tediously go back and forth. But not anymore. I can select both MIDI clips and look at them layered on top of each other. Now in the background here, until I mouse over it, you see the drum groove, and here you see the piano. I can easily edit both of them from this view of looking at multiple MIDI clips at once. So now I can see this is my kick, so I can easily line up these bass notes to be right on top of that. Now I've got that in line, so when I listen to both of them, my big low piano is hitting at the same time as that kick. So just one obviously really simple example of what you can do with this, but looking at multiple MIDI information in one view is huge to me. This is going to save me hours, and I'm really excited about that feature. But, like, hands down, mind-blowing thing that they've added here, something you didn't even know could exist. Like, let's go back to my piano track here. Okay, so check it out. Let's say I'm noodling on my keyboard here, and I'm looking for something that sounds cool, right? Oh, that's cool, right? I found it. That's what I'm looking for. But I wasn't recording, and now I'm done. My hands are gone. I just forgot what I did. Boom. Hit this button. It was recording the whole time. You didn't even know. And now we have it. This is called capture, and this will go back like a long ways in time. And so I can see there's what I grabbed and I liked. So let's get up there. I got to quantize it and go in because I didn't have a click going, but I've got all my notes here, right? It was there. It's backwards recording. It's going to grab stuff that you just played on any MIDI instrument, and it's going to spit it in there. So that is awesome for workflow, especially for how I work, where I might, take something like this audio file, let's say. So this is a cool sound I liked. I might look for, what can I play on top of that that will sound good? Okay, this key works well. That's what I want. Cool. Now, let's throw that in my session. Got it. Backwards recording. It's insane. I call it backwards recording. Ableton calls it capture. So check out that capture device. It's going to both radically improve your workflow and change your recording life in really great ways. So just a couple of the new things that I found here. I haven't talked about 90% of it. These are just the things that popped out to me right away, and I thought I'd share them with you for this really quick first look at Live 10.